Bionic Gloves presents the Hands-On Golf Podcast, bringing anatomy and hand function to the forefront of glove design to improve comfort, fit, and performance. Bionic is a division of Hilrich & Bradsby Company, makers of Louisville Slugger bats and ball gloves. Bionic gloves are the only gloves designed by a leading orthopedic hand surgeon, Dr. Jim Kleinert.
Welcome everyone to this week's Bionic Gloves Hands-On Golf Podcast. My name is Chaz Rao. I'm your host, and I'm here with Eric Gilliland at the Audubon Country Club here in Louisville, Kentucky. Let's get right into this week's email, and this one comes in from Mike. And here's his question. He goes, can you recommend an effective practice routine? How do I get the most out of a practice session at the range? Most often I see people hitting a bucket of balls with no noticeable improvement when they're done. Eric, what can we do?
Well, I see this all the time, Mike, standing on the range, just watching people bang ball after ball. So we'll recommend a practice routine that'll work for you called Practicing with a Purpose.
Practicing with a Purpose. That's it. That's a great name. I like that. Well, Mike, just for your participation, you're going to get the official Bionic glove. And if you'd like to participate in this podcast, it's real easy. Send us an email, podcast@bionicgloves.com. And if we use it, your question, we will be more than happy to send you a glove. Now make sure you have your name, full mailing address, whether you're right or left-handed, and what size glove you wear, and of course the question. You do all that, and we will be more than happy to send you one of these cool gloves. And also, please leave your feedback on iTunes, and lots of great things coming to you as well in the near future. And remember, go to bionicgloves.com/podcast, as we have a whole directory of other tips for you as well. Now let's join Eric on the course to resolve this issue of practicing.
Okay, Mike, what you described is really practicing without a purpose. And as I mentioned earlier, I see that on our driving range all the time. Folks are out there just banging golf balls, thinking that they're repeating something that's going to help them. But what I'd ask you to do is first say, well, why did I go to the range today? What am I doing on the range? Am I trying to establish a certain ball flight where I'm going to hit all my shots right to left today? Am I trying to move it left to right? Am I doing this for exercise? Am I trying to improve my scoring? So once you've established what you're trying to do, then you can go out there and do it. Now, hopefully you're working with a PGA professional, somebody who's helping you with some drills or things that are helping you improve your game. So let's say, for example, you were just simply trying to improve your ball striking with your irons. You'd want to go out with a specific drill to start you out that day. One that I like to do is to put my feet completely together and just work on hitting the ball through the hitting area and hitting the ball crisply. And once I feel like I've done that with a wedge over and over again to my satisfaction, then I'll work down through the bag in full swings and try to make solid contact. That's a good practice session. If I'm trying to hit shots like I'd hit them on the golf course, what I'd want to do is step back from every shot that I hit that day in my practice session, look at where I'm aiming, make sure that my alignment is good, go through my whole pre-shot routine, which again is to step back behind the golf ball, approach it focused on my target, and hit the ball the same way I would if I were hitting an approach shot on the golf course. I might hit 100, 150 shots that same way through my practice routine until I'm satisfied with the way I'm striking the golf ball. A lot of different ways to approach practice, but I think the key again is to approach it with a purpose, set a time or a number of shots that you want to hit that day, and then leave satisfied with what you're doing. And if you don't accomplish what you're trying to do, as always, check back with the Bionic podcast, see if there's something that maybe we've addressed in one of those that can help you, or see your local PGA professional. But thanks for the question, Mike. Good luck.